Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. It is our first show of the month.
Yeah, that means the event queen of St. Augustine is here.
Yes, sir. Renee Unsworth joining us. Going to get us caught up on everything we need to know. It's like festival season.
Here we go.
We're talking festivals today.
I hope we're on the list.
Let's hope so.
Otherwise, Renee, you're out of here. No, I'm kidding.
So we'll talk to Renee. We will also get you caught up on your funnies.
Yeah.
Your horoscopes, all the stuff you need to know. It's going to be a good show. Thank you for joining us. We will start by telling you about our good friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, who are more than just a dealership. They're family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Honesty, integrity, community service. They live up to those mottos every single day here in St. Johns County. They've got their state-of-the-art service department, 91 climate-controlled service bays, and a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance. If you're staying there for a little while, you're usually not there for very long, but if you are, hop into Ford's Garage, grab some lunch while you're waiting. It's a great time. Great food.
I mean, we have a burger there. That's awesome.
We do have a burger there. That's another reason to go try it out.
Very special.
Pretty much the best burger ever in existence.
The most exotic. You leave your house, you want something different, that's where to go.
That's right. Bozard Ford Lincoln. We just made the whole commercial about us. The best in pricing, selection, and service, where your satisfaction is their mission and they are driven to inspire. And also our friends at the Bailey Group, providing custom solutions for happy, healthy employees. Building that perfect plan to attract high-performing and loyal employees can be hard. Making sure that plan meets legal, regulatory, and other requirements is even harder. You need a program that is customized for you, not just an off-the-shelf cookie-cutter package. You need something that's designed for your size, your location, your number of employees, your demographics, and your type of business, of course. Finding the right solution depends on having a different perspective that sees the bigger picture as well as those intricate details, and that's where the Bailey Group comes into the picture. They bring you the right people, technology, experience, and insights that can help you see and do so much more. And they strive to take the headaches out of the process for you. You should let them do that. 904-461-1800. All right, time to get into the show.
All right.
Renee, welcome back. How are you in this second month of 2025?
January's finally over.
Right? Why does January always seem to take forever?
I mean, that last week, you're like, is it seriously still January?
See, I wanted it to keep hanging on because I got a lot of planning to do.
You do.
I'm like, I think I single-handedly made January slow.
You did.
You're the culprit.
Yeah, I am. I'll take it. I had to get a lot done in January.
That's right. I wanted to tell everybody about the taste sensation.
Okay.
Dill pickle.
Talk of the town, right there.
The new spice blend from the Spice and Tea. They introduced it last week at the 2 locations here, and I got one, and you got to try it.
Love it.
All right.
Pickles are trendy now.
Yeah.
Dill pickle's a trendy thing. I don't know.
They've got the chips. The
Yeah.
chips are actually really good.
Dill chips,
I don't like pickles, but I like the pickle chips.
Oh, there you go. So if you don't really like pickles, maybe you just put a little seasoning on whatever
Yeah.
food. And
So if you have crappy chips in your pantry, sprinkle that on. You got luxury
there you
right
go.
there.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
I hear her
Fancy
already.
chips.
If you like the taste of pickles on your burger, but you don't like the pickle itself.
Boom.
This
There
is
it
me.
is.
there
This
are
is
a
me.
lot of people like that.
Yeah, that's me.
That's funny.
I order burgers with the pickles just so I can take them off, so they still have a little bit of the taste left.
My husband does that.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches, he's
Yep.
like, yeah, just leave the pickle, but he takes it off. I'm like, this
Yeah.
isn't even making sense.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it adds
Yeah.
to the flavor. You get that little bit of pickle flavor there.
That's funny.
There you go.
Without the gross pickles.
That's right. Well, we were talking about this earlier. This is such a foodie town.
Yeah.
And I have been posting every week a couple of new restaurants,
I've seen that.
eateries, things like that. And I just think we have a lot of options now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we do.
Anything fun and exciting?
You know what I went to? The opening of Pliables on St. George Street,
Heard about that.
which, you know what? It's at 91 St. George Street. So, before I went, I looked it up and I'm like, oh, it was a little shell shop next to Florida Cracker Cafe.
That's right.
Had the little coconut carving monkeys and cute
Okay.
shells and all. Well, they've cleared it out and it's Pliables and it's actually delicious.
Really? What's the theme of the menu?
All acai bowls,
Okay.
smoothies, fruit.
Good. So fresh stuff.
Good and fresh.
Love
It's
it.
the cutest building. You just go in and order. There's a huge menu on the wall, and they do have some seating and stand-up areas outside, and the whole courtyard area is just refreshed and clean,
Love
which
that.
is nice.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh new look.
something new for downtown. And even though Playa Bowls is, it has other franchises.
Mm-hmm.
It's a local couple that lives in St. John's.
Oh,
So
I
that's
love that.
nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. I like that.
Locally based people that are good owners, and they were very nice. They were there. Super sweet.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Yes. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to get into some February events, but mostly talk about annual events and festivals.
Woo!
And how great is the weather?
Finally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like a stretch there. It was like freezing. I'm like, are we getting
Yeah.
out of this?
Now I just
mean,
need it to hold exactly like this
It
for an
needs to
entire
be
month.
Perfectly like
That's right.
this
Yes,
that's right.
for the Florida Man game.
That's right.
Just
Yes,
like
yes,
a
it
little
does.
chilly at night, but nice during the day.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
not too cold, not too hot.
Yes.
All right. So I wanted to talk about I lived here as well at the Jimenez Facio Museum. They do this every year. This is their 5th season. And it talks about the people who lived and worked in the house, but no one talked about them.
Are they like specific characters?
They are specific characters. Some of them were in the archives, and some of them they've talked about them and kind of named them.
Cool.
But they were just urban slavery is really what it was.
Yeah.
This wasn't a plantation, but people still worked there. They had slaves that were later freed. And this chapter is called I lived here as well, coming home. So it's these slaves being freed, and then they're either still living there on site or going to their homes in downtown St. Augustine.
Wow.
Which
so they
is-
still kind of kept the job, but
They
just
kept
kind of
the job.
interesting. That's
Yeah,
cool.
as and the Jimenez Facio House ran from the 1830s to 1930s as a boarding house. So they had other jobs, kind of like hotel jobs where they got the luggage and helped with everything behind the scenes. There is a detached kitchen on site where they would cook, they would tend to the garden, whatever they needed, maintenance for the building, all of that. So this is the stories of those people.
I love that.
Yes.
Cool.
Very
The
interesting.
tours, it is interesting. The tours are February 6th through March 1st, every Friday and Saturday. So you can get tickets. It's a limited tour. There's only about 15 per tour,
Okay.
which is nice.
Yeah, it makes it intimate. That's nice.
Yeah. All right. More events. Are we ready?
Yep. Here we go.
Are we ready for all the festivals?
We got a lot
Oh
coming
my
up.
goodness. Well, there's a couple ongoing events that I'm going to talk about that are happening this week. Tips for Kids' Sake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is run by Epic Behavioral Healthcare for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. This is their fundraiser. There are 2 dates, February 4th and March 4th. Huge list of restaurants. You can see that online. Just search Tips for Kids' Sake
Yeah.
on Facebook, and all the different people that are waiting tables at the different restaurants, the tips that are given to them go to Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
That's awesome.
And
I
you-
think it's like local celebrities that'll serve you.
local
Like we did that one
celebrities.
year.
You
It was
guys
super
did,
fun.
yeah, you guys participated.
Such a fun time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun time. You get to go dine with your friends and family, and the tips go to a local organization. There is a number that you can call, and you can see all this on my website, totallystaugustine.com, in the festival list. You can make reservations, but it's one number that you can call to make reservations at any of the restaurants you want. So that's convenient.
That's awesome.
Something new
Yeah.
this year.
Makes it more streamlined.
That's right. So tomorrow, February 4th and March 4th.
Nice.
Giving
That'll be
back.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always a fun time
Yeah.
It is a fun
for
time.
everybody.
Soup Showdown.
Oh, this Thursday.
Yes, this is this Thursday, February 6th, Pie in the Sky, St. John's.
Yep.
That is a local nonprofit organization who helps feed seniors in our community. Every week, they get together fresh produce and food and have a huge, it's amazing. I've gone to their warehouse. They have a huge line of people that come make these baskets of food for people and a line of cars, and they deliver them straight to their house.
One thing Malia likes to drive home is that it's fresh too.
It is
like
fresh.
This is like brand new store-bought, like milk and eggs. Like, we
Yes.
hear all about the 2-egg sandwich. That's where it comes from buying at Johnny Barnes.
Fruit, veggies, all of that. So they're getting fresh food.
So what's up with this soup thing?
So the Soup Showdown this Thursday, February 6th, 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Pie Warehouse, which is 134 Riberia Street. $30 per guest is a donation. You get to sample bowls of soup. There's community chefs serving all different types of soup. You can vote on your favorite, and there's live music, and it's just a fun community event.
Yeah. And you can pre-buy tickets too.
You can.
The one tricky part for people out there is that they're using a QR code as opposed to a website. And you know how digital media, you and I are. So if you wanted a quick trick, you screenshot the QR code and then you can go right to the website as an option, as opposed to you trying to do it on Facebook. I had a lot of people reach out and I don't know where to go to buy these tickets. And that's how to get through the QR code.
Yeah.
I believe you can see everything also at pieinttheskystjohns.org.
Yeah.
So just search for their website.
Okay, could be
that
easier.
might be easier, but you can also just get tickets at the door.
True story. It's a
There
lot
you
of
go.
fun. A lot of soup to try. And
So much soup, fun time, and good for the community.
Yeah. So you soup explorers out there, that's your moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a good soup. All right. Discover Fort Mose Jazz and Blues series starts this week, Thursday, February 6th, and runs through February 16th. There are 5 different concerts, all at Fort Mose Historic State Park.
And then we got Macy Gray, right?
Macy Gray is February 15th.
Right. Are you going?
Yes, I am
Special.
going to. I'm going to one of the concerts. I haven't decided which one
You gotta
yet.
go to Macy Gray.
I know. I do love her.
Yeah, so
She's
there you
great.
go.
And I have a ticket giveaway right now going on both Facebook and Instagram. I have 2 tickets for each platform.
Cool.
And the winner gets to pick the concert. So that's a big deal.
All right.
It's awesome.
And I think I'm choosing the winner tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Go there and get that going. The best thing that's happening over at Fort Mose, and that's what these concerts are doing, is raising funds. They are recreating the fort,
Yeah.
the wooden fort from 1738. They're building it. So when you go, you can see some of the construction.
I heard it's awesome.
It is awesome. I've seen it. All right. Lighthouse 5K and Fun Run
Oh,
is...
JSL. Yep.
Yes, Junior Service League of St. Augustine runs this race every year at the St. Augustine Lighthouse. So it goes around a course on the island, February 15th. And of course, the first race started in 1983.
That's awesome.
Of course, Shakira is older than that. She doesn't look it though, does she?
We had a long conversation about some Shakira before the show.
Woo! Hot fire. Caliente.
Yeah, so look up the JSL on Facebook or just go to the Junior Service League of St. Augustine website. You can register there.
Yeah, there's a fun run too, which if you don't know what to do with your kids, get them tired, throw them in that. Yeah,
that's
good.
it. And they start that just a little bit after the race starts. It's fun to see the kids
Yeah,
participate.
JSL does a lot of great things for programs in town, so that's wonderful to support that.
That's right. And on the grounds of the lighthouse, there are bounce houses, kids activities, family activities,
Lord knows we need to have a bounce house.
all the fun things, and seeing the lighthouse and the museum as well.
Good.
Yeah.
And of course, it raises funds for the nonprofit Lighthouse Museum.
Fabulous.
Flight to Freedom is at Fort Mose as well this month, February 20th through 22nd. It's a tour of sorts that is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. each day. And you walk through the Freedom Trail on site.
Nice.
And it tells the story of how the slaves escaped and came to Florida.
It's a very interesting story. I went to that one year and checked it out. Yeah.
They have great
no idea.
reenactors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really wonderful. And it is amazing that in 1738, the slaves were escaping and coming here to Spanish Florida.
Yeah, but didn't they have to convert to Catholicism or
They
something?
did.
But
Mhm.
not that that's an issue, but
I
I'm
think
just
that
saying.
might have been better
Gave
than
them
being a
freedom.
slave.
Totally. Yeah,
I think
100%.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I'll
still
take
had
it.
their obligations of, being a soldier as well
Mhm.
at the fort,
Yeah.
but
Good stuff. Good
it was
stories.
a trade-off that was important. All right. The St. Augustine Spanish Wine and Food Festival is February 20th through 22nd at Flagler College and some other venues throughout downtown, including Leitner Museum. The event benefits the tourism and hospitality program at the college, helps the students learn about event production and, in the hospitality field.
We're going to talk to them on Thursday, so we're going to dive into that story. I really want to hear about how the students benefit and how that really helps local restaurants thrive too. So that's the story we're going to try to build on that for Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, the hospitality industry is huge here, as we know.
But a lot of people don't know, and I think that's going to be successful for their event if you get that narrative out there. People have got to understand that this is for students too.
It is.
Yeah.
And SpanishWineFestival.com. It's a great event, and
been around forever.
Of 4 or 5 different events that you can choose from.
Yeah.
I love the Leitner Museum one.
Cool. Okay.
Lots of wine tastings, food pairings, and it's such a gorgeous museum.
That setting is everything. Yeah.
All right. The 40th Annual Cathedral Festival's on the Mission Grounds.
Okay.
February 21st through 23rd.
Get your tickets now.
Get your tickets. This is a big fair with rides, games, food, live music, fireworks on Saturday night, February 22nd. That's always a fun thing to see. It's the fireworks. And that's cathedralfestival.com. My favorite, we've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again. The Ancient City Cat Show.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Right. My nerves.
I'm the cat lady.
Oh, here we go.
February 22nd and 23rd. This is the 9th annual. It is at the Solomon Calhoun Center on Duval Street in West Augustine. Over 150 cats and kittens go through 6 rounds of judging.
Oh, wow. Of course. Judge these poor cats.
They're adorable.
What are they just being judged on, like their looks? Are they being judged on like do they do like talent things like the dog shows?
They do not do talent things, but the judge does have
cats
them
are
on
not
this.
talented.
Yeah, you can't tell them what
Cats
to do. Are you kidding me?
No, but the judge has them on this little platform thing, and she does with the little feather.
Oh yeah.
Thing on a stick, and they are supposed to chase it to show their agility or whatever. But some of them are
show they have a soul.
Some of them are like
Garfield, grumpy cat.
Yeah.
Just look at the lady or man like,
That's the one I'm voting for.
Yeah.
Is Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, because cats. Come on.
I want like the laziest, like I don't want to be here kind of cat.
I'm
That's
voting
awesome.
for that one.
So funny.
Giving the stink eye to the judge.
Yeah.
And that's what, Solomon Calhoun Center?
Solomon Calhoun Center. It's $5 for general admission. It's worth it just to go see all the ridiculous cats. I mean, there's quite a few of them, and they're adorable if you're a cat person. If not, there you go. This is a festival that was moved to a new date, the Lullabies of the Rivers Music Festival, and it's at the AMP this year. It's February 23rd, which is a Sunday, and it's live music on 3 stages from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and it's all free.
Wow, they really changed that location.
They changed it up. In the past, it was around Earth Day at Volano Beach.
This is, I remember, yeah.
And this is musician Bob Patterson.
Oh, legendary.
Who has written a song called Lullaby of the Rivers and is all for saving the rivers. And
I'm working on the remix. So yeah.
There you go. I can't wait to hear that.
It's going to be amazing.
So it will be, they will have community groups, vendors, food trucks, all of that. But it is focused on, saving our waterways, but also free live music, which we love. Lullabiesoftherivers.com. The Kids Entrepreneur Night Market and Talent Show is also Sunday, February 23rd at the Classic Car Museum of St. Augustine. The Kids Entrepreneur Market has been going on for several years, and it features like 40 youth vendors who are making everything from candles to artwork to, making their own cotton candy, spinning cotton candy. It's just great to see all the kids come together. And admission is free. It is from 4 to 9 p.m. And this time they're going to have some of the kids singing, dancing, and doing a talent show.
Oh, that's fun.
Which is always fun. It's a fun family event. And of course, the Classic Car Museum is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a fun place with a great venue.
Absolutely.
All right. Chocolate and Beyond fundraiser. March
sounds good.
1st. It's always good. It's chocolate.
Yeah.
And it's for RSVP, which is the volunteer organization of the St. Johns County School District.
That's right. And they said there's a organization called Teachers Aid for Students Knowledge Task. And that's what RSVP is giving to. And of course, it helps with whatever is needed, grants in the school
inside the
system.
classroom. So the teachers aren't reaching into their pockets. It's an awesome organization. 2
to 4 p.m., March 1st at the Classic Car Museum as well. And of course, it features chocolate-themed food, music, a 50-50 raffle, silent auction, and a culinary artisan awards, I guess, that everyone can vote on.
This is one of Mike Davis's favorite events in town.
Oh.
So he's having a blind chocolate tasting coming up on his
Ooh,
show.
That sounds
that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, very excited to watch him eat.
Well, speaking of chocolate, I didn't have this on my list, but I did go during the holiday season of craziness. The governor's house has a chocolate exhibit.
With no chocolate, Renee. We need to get chocolate in there.
What? Hey, hang on.
It's,
What?
well, St. Augustine has a history.
It's
Yeah.
a history of chocolate. That chocolate was brought here in
From Mars.
1641. I think it's 1641.
Well, I don't want chocolate from 1641 anyway.
Well, yeah,
Right,
no
dusty.
one wants that.
Right?
And it wasn't tasty then. They didn't put sugar in it.
Right.
This was when they like ground it and figured
Cacao.
out
Yeah.
it was kind of in a
Beauty treatment,
bitter coffee chocolate type drink.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But the exhibit is very interesting. UF operates those properties. So Mars gave UF a grant to create this exhibit, and it is quite interesting. It has all the different tools and things they use throughout the years to make chocolate.
Just want like a little wrapped little chocolate at the end of it. Mars, come on.
You're going to have to step across.
They've got enough. I know. I love you, Mars, but come on.
You got to step across the street and go to Whetstone.
That's it.
That's
Let's
right.
explore it local.
Yeah.
You're
Just
right.
Get one
right.
of those shells. I like those little Whetstone shells.
Smart choice.
Those are my favorite. The dark chocolate ones are the best, by the way.
Ooh, somebody gave me those for Christmas. They're
are
delicious.
good.
Yeah, I went through that whole little box so quickly.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
Speaking of Whetstones, if you have not gone on their chocolate tour, just go.
I've never done it.
Okay, it took me years to go, but I took my youngest, and I'm telling you, it was delicious.
So fun.
I mean, you go to the one on King Street, the chocolate shop on King Street, because their factory's right across the street. And you go through all the making of chocolate, kind of the history that they tell you about, but then you get like 6 tastings. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
All their different ones, so then you can figure out what you really like. And I liked the dark chocolate the
I love
best.
that. That's great.
That's the way you do it, Governor's House.
See? Take notes, Mars.
Maybe they do need to partner with Whetstones and give a little coupon for the tour and tasting.
That's how to connect it. Nice.
That's how to do it. That is how. Well, speaking of March 1st, the Florida Man Games.
Wow.
It's at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. Have you sold out of the camping overnight with RVs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's sold out.
Yep.
Just get a ticket. Of course, OMG, it's Wix is going to be there. How do we say his name? Do we just call him Wix?
Wix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
I
call
love
him
Wix.
He's
Such a cool
great
kid.
guy.
He
Yeah.
is just so funny.
Yeah. We were talking about how hard of a worker he is. He cranks out like 2 or 3 videos a day.
Day.
And they're great.
And,
very
and then
excited.
you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's right there.
Right?
Yeah. I like the mosquito ones. I like the ones that he does where
The
it's the big mosquito. Yeah.
is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. Another guy people are going to know, it's Kevin Flynn. He does the @FloridaMan account on Instagram.
I did start following him, but I got to go look at what he's doing.
He
Okay.
does all those Florida memes that we all share and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see all the games. I have a list of them on my website. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to just go and be a Florida man for the day?
That's right. Without getting arrested for it. You know?
I'm in. I am.
That's the toughest part about being a Florida man and doing Florida man activities is you end up in the back of a cop car at the end.
And it's all contained in one area.
That's right. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fun.
So Renee, over the weekend, Pete released about wrestling is a new little feature. It's going to be amazing. I shouldn't say little. I mean, it's gonna be
We've got a
amazing.
big pro wrestling show.
Oh,
that was booked.
Like,
Yeah,
People are
yeah.
gonna love that because
I
you know
know.
there's that whole following of the wrestlers.
Yeah, and it's big. Yeah, we got some big ones. Yeah, we
And
got
some of them are professional
Yeah.
that actually graduated from like Nice High School. Like I love that.
Yeah.
That story of
Yeah.
the
I
local.
love that.
Alicia Fox
That's it,
graduated
yeah.
from Nice.
Amazing
yeah.
lady.
Yeah,
Isn't
man,
that
very cool.
great? Oh
Indy
my
Hartwell.
gosh.
Indy Hartwell's a big name. Same with Matt Riddle. Big
Love it.
names in that
See?
world. Yeah, it's very exciting.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Gonna be dope. Yeah.
I'm going to post about that then.
Woohoo. I'll send you the
People
flyer.
please do. Because people really, there's a huge wrestling following.
Yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, I mean, there's just so many things, but the St. Augustine Film Festival featured a female wrestling movie that was produced by a woman in Jacksonville, and it was so great. Just on the history.
What was it? Fight Like a Girl or something? I forget the name of it.
Queen of the Ring.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was well done. And it really, made people realize, oh, this is, how female wrestling came about. And
Yeah.
now it's huge.
And it is very intense. People
Yeah.
can say what they will about like
that it's
TV
acting
wrestling.
and all
Yeah.
that. It's still very physical.
If you get I'd challenge anybody to get in that ring for 10 minutes and not be sore for 2 weeks.
The only person that could would be Shakira.
Nice
right.
callback,
Very
Renee.
Shakira heavy show.
My God, Shakira. Holy cow. Anyway. I'm ready for Florida Man games.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Less than a month
Crazy.
because February is short.
I got out of cheer camp duties for that day, so I'm very excited.
You know what's funny? People are not skipping weddings for
Yeah.
this day. I mean, they are ruining
I would
friendships.
skip a wedding, especially if it
Me
was
too.
a dry wedding.
Much more fun than a wedding.
Breaking my
Dry birthday
niece's
parties
heart.
and weddings are not my thing.
And you never know, you may see 2 Florida characters get married right there that
You
day.
may.
It
Could
can
happen.
happen.
there could be wedding proposals.
There
at
could
Florida Man.
absolutely
Oh my gosh,
be.
that
We've
would
got
be great.
couples that got together at the last Florida Man games.
Oh,
and
gosh.
Yeah.
You're getting those stories.
The love stories.
Troy's a minister. This is awesome.
Oh.
He got ordained over the internet. He can do it.
He
Yeah.
could offer
Perfect.
weddings on site.
That
He's
would be
like,
great.
wait a minute, there's a charge for that.
No, I want to see it. Come out and do it in the middle of the grocery aisle brawl. It'll be just like proposing at
Oh my
Walmart.
gosh.
That's fantastic.
Very Florida.
It really would. That's epic. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that too. If anybody wants to get
gosh.
married, come get married at the Florida Man game.
Love it.
Please.
That'll be the most historic wedding ever. I don't say it. Everybody else says it.
True story. Yeah.
That's right,
True story.
yeah.
Everybody else has it. Yes.
Everybody says it.
But all right. The St. Augustine St. Patrick's Parade is March 8th. It's very early this year.
Yeah.
And of course, it celebrates the anniversary of the first St. Patrick's Day celebration in America, which was in 1600,
Right
right
here.
here in St. Augustine.
Yes.
Yep. Lots of firsts here.
Such cool history. And that's in Spanish archives over there in Spain.
I love that.
The
Right.
guy from the University of Central Florida went over there and read the records for years and figured it out. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. That's why we have
Jeez.
to keep them our sister city, apparently.
Yes.
Many blessings.
Don't get me started.
I know.
Oh my goodness. We're not going to talk about that.
All right. Skip right over.
Anyway, the St. Augustine St. Patrick's Parade begins at 10 a.m. Saturday, March 8th at Francis Field, goes around Orange Street, around the block, and back down Cordova. It's really fun. And my favorite thing is the bagpipes, which I think you hate.
Oh, hearsay. And I'm asked back to be an official judge for the parade this year.
did, you
Thank you
did.
for bringing me back on. Absolutely. But yes, there will be no bagpipes.
Yeah.
If you have bagpipes, you're going to lose. Just kidding.
my
I'm just
gosh.
kidding.
Okay. Well, this is why they didn't bring you back last year.
Right, the
Well,
bagpipe
you
hater.
better watch it, Davey.
Davey's like, yeah, I'll be a judge, but you got to change the whole thing.
Kinda. I
Yeah.
mean, let's go. You want talent? Let's do it. I'm ready.
Davey's going to put in his earplugs for the bagpipes to go
Oh,
by.
good call. I've got special earplugs. Yes.
See?
There we
you
go. Problem solved.
So the parade leads into the Celtic Music Festival at Francis Field, March 8th and 9th. And I love it. It's one of my favorites. It has, international bands from Scotland and Ireland and all of that.
It's quite a spectacle. It's cool.
fun.
And family friendly, too.
It is family friendly. There are, food, Highland games. I like watching the Highland games.
Mhm.
Right.
much like the Florida Man games.
Well,
a little
The
bit more
guys are a little
subdued.
bit bigger, though.
Yeah.
They're huge.
and they don't encourage people to drink before the competition.
No.
Definitely
no,
not,
yeah.
because they're throwing logs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
They're Irish, so let's.
yeah, it's kind of amazing to watch.
No, I hear it's really cool.
Anyway, CelticSt.Augustine.com. Grab your tickets. The Epic Flower and Garden Expo is back.
Great way to
Ooh.
get affordable plants right there.
It is March 15th and 16th. It's the 27th annual. It's hosted by Epic Behavioral Services, and it is at Sykes Family Farm.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
Used to be at the Ag Center, so I like it.
They're
It's
in
like-
Elkton. Yeah, Sykes Family Farm has lots of space there for all the horticultural vendors, and they have it all. And it's $5 admission per person. However, if you save your ticket, you get in free to the Taste of St. Augustine, which is on April
right.
27th at the AMP.
You can save big time though. You go to like one of these box stores, the tree's $150. You go to this, it's maybe 50. You know what I mean? Like, so you
Yeah.
really
You can
yeah,
get.
it's worth it. This is a good one.
We got some fun different pepper plants
I
there
did
for
too, yeah.
like $10. Yeah. It's you and your puppies.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that back
That's
to
right.
clarity there. Yeah, me and never mind.
You and your pups.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's it. It's a we.
That's right.
St. Augustine Lions Seafood Festival is back this year. It's the 42nd annual, March 29th and 30th at Francis Field. 100 craft artisans, great food, live music, seafood from all over, shrimp, lobster rolls, Cajun, you name it. And it's a fun time.
I wonder if that double-decker bar is coming back. I went last year and that
They
was fun.
did have the
That was
double-decker
cool.
bar
Yeah.
last year, which was fun because you could climb up and see everything
Yeah.
throughout the field.
You actually get a pano view. That was
Yeah.
cool.
I haven't heard.
Yeah.
Lionsfestival.com. Maybe they have it on there. They have a huge list of all
Sure.
their vendors. So, and that is a fun family friendly event. They have like a kids zone and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's another one of my favorites, St. Ambrose Fair.
That's it. Mary Ellen Masters, Chowder Queen of St.
She
Augustine.
is the Chowder Queen. This is March 30th. This is the 142nd annual event. It's the oldest fair
Wow.
probably in Florida. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Who
let's-
has a fair that's older than 142 years?
I don't know.
And by the way, I did go to the Chowder Festival at the Mission. All the chowders were absolutely delicious, but they weren't as good as the Menorcan clam chowder
God bless.
at St. Ambrose Fair. In fact, my daughter kept asking me, is it as good as the St. Ambrose Fair? No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Wow.
All the chowders were great, but this is
Exceptional.
it.
Yeah.
That's the
If
one.
you haven't gone and haven't had the chowder, you got to.
Yeah, you got to do this.
All the foodies out there, just go.
It's
Then
worth
you
it.
know what Menorcan chowder really is, because
Yeah.
she has passed it down through generation to generation, and her family have been here since 1777
Wow.
when the Menorcans came here.
Wow.
Jeez.
Cool.
There you go.
That's awesome.
But if you don't like chowder, there are dinners, pulled pork dinners, French fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, boiled peanuts, homemade desserts, you name it. There's children's games, hay rides, church tours, a 50-50 raffle, and live music.
Awesome.
Yes, admission is free.
Hmm.
St. Ambrose Fair at St. Ambrose Catholic Church in Elkton.
Very cool.
Gamble Rogers Folk Festival is back. April 11th and 12th at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds, also in Elkton, Florida. 4 stages, 40 plus performances, food trucks, workshops, vendors, and other activities. And of course, it is in honor of Gamble Rogers, who is an iconic folk musician. And he passed away in 1991 trying to save someone from drowning in the ocean.
Yeah, they had a little preview in Hastings over the weekend to see like what some of the performers they're actually doing together.
That's right.
It was cool, a little pop up. Yeah.
Yes. It's a fun event. GambleRogersFest.org. There's also camping there at the fairgrounds.
Oh.
So you can camp, listen to the music, and just hang out. It's a very chill weekend. Old Town Art Show, April 12th and 13th. And that is at Francis Field, 100 juried artisans and master craftsmen. And that is for 2 days, oldtownartshow.com. The Easter Parade.
Oh, yeah.
St. Augustine Easter Parade is April 19th at 9 a.m. You got to get up early to go to the parade. Starts at the old jail, comes down San Marco, winds around Avenida Menendez to Cathedral Place, and ends on Cordova Street. This Easter tradition started in 1958.
Oh.
Pretty cool. And it started with all the horses around town wearing Easter bonnets and hats.
That's right. I remember that story.
Decorated by local women and Florida celebrity women. Like the governor's wife would make a hat for the horse and all of this. So
The
isn't
horse
that cute?
loved that.
Yes. I'm sure they did.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, able to pick it out. It's like, you're going to wear this hat. And the horse is like, what? Yeah. So
Poor horses.
Cindy Stavely knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the horses that Cindy rides don't wear hats.
Right.
They don't. But it's a fun event. oldestcityeaster.org if you want to go register for the parade.
Okay.
St. Augustine Easter Promenade is also one of our traditions here, and it is April 20th on Easter from 1 to 2:30 p.m. in the plaza downtown. You can wear your Easter best, and it's a big contest, and you win prizes from local businesses. It could be hotel stays, restaurant gift certificates, you name it. So if you like dressing up yourself and your pets, you and your doggies.
Right. On 420.
Gosh,
Can't
you
wait.
need to wear your Easter bonnet.
Be perfect. Ready to go.
All right. I think we got time for a couple more, Renee. If you got them. We went through a lot.
I have a few more. Cabbage, Potato, and Bacon Festival is
Huge.
back in Hastings
That's
this year,
great.
April 26th and 27th. They started it back up last year. It had not happened in about 10 years or so.
Right.
But it's back. And of course, there are food samplings, there are chef events, there's a beauty pageant, there's a 5K. And of course, all the local vendors. My favorite thing last year was just eating the local French fries.
Yeah.
Best French fries ever. They're right there in Hastings from their potatoes.
So good. Yeah, well, I would hope so.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delish. HastingsFL.org. Hastings Main Street. They're doing good things out there. Revitalizing all of Main Street and all the buildings. Businesses are opening. And it's gonna be awesome out there.
For sure.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 more. Is that okay? Do we have time for 2 more?
Yeah.
Taste of St. Augustine, April 27th at the 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. All the restaurants get together to try to compete to win the Taste of St. Augustine award. You can go taste and vote. And then the next one, the St. Augustine Craft Brewers Fest.
Right.
May 3rd, tickets go on sale March 1st. Mark this on your calendar. It sells out.
Right.
Most times you cannot get tickets on the day of. You really need to go buy your tickets ahead of time. It's unlimited tastings of 25 regional and local breweries, and it benefits a lot of nonprofits in our community.
It's an awesome event, but yes, it does sell out. So jump on tickets ASAP.
Yes, get them. It's stabrewersfest.com. Grab them on March 1st. They do have 900 tickets for general admission, but the VIP tickets, there's only 100 of them, and they literally sell out in the first couple of hours. So get them while you can.
Yeah, great gift for beer lovers out there.
That's
For sure.
right.
Renee, thank you so much as always.
You guys. Have
We
a
appreciate
great
your time.
month, and I'll see you at the Florida Man games.
Yes, you will.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we'll
Yes,
see you.
you
Yes.
will.
Perfect.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
It's going to be unbelievable.
I might get married again.
Hey!
Okay, there you go. Renew the vows at the
That's
Florida
it.
Man games.
I'll renew my vows.
There you go.
It's 24 years. It's about time.
There you go. Right?
Wear your bonnet.
I'm going to wear my horse bonnet
All right. Very good.
and
Renee
my
Unsworth.
Shakira outfit.
Perfect.
It's whatever.
Totally staugustine.com.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Very cool, man. A lot of good stuff coming up.
Yes, sir.
It is the season.
Yes.
It's also the season to hop on an Old Town trolley and see the sights and sounds with the fam of downtown St. Augustine. Over 500 years of St. Augustine's history is what they share with you, as well as our culture, our old world charm, all while you experience the unforgettable views on their open air trolleys. You can enjoy the city's European flavor, the brick lined streets, Big mistake. Some place wrote us up about cobblestone streets. We don't have cobblestone streets.
Like one, right?
I don't know if we even have one.
Oh, I don't even know.
It's all
they took
brick.
it away. I was thinking Hippolyta. That's not even cobblestone, right? Yeah. You're right.
So no cobblestone.
Weird. Yeah.
Stupid magazine.
What happened there?
90-minute tour, 22 stops, and more than 100 points of interest. And you can enjoy your ticket all day and use it for on and off reboarding as you hop on and off and see the sights and sounds. The Old Town Trolleys are the green trains. We love them.
And All American Air, they've been keeping homes comfortable for over 45 years in St. Augustine, St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. This trusted, locally owned company provides top-tier heating and cooling solutions all year long. They offer the latest innovations to keep homes perfectly comfortable year-round. Known for treating every customer like family, All American Air stands by their commitment to quality and service. They'll match any price, but their expertise and reliability are unmatched. When was the last time your system had a checkup? Weather permitting, but get over there and get on those. Get on the maintenance plans. 904-461-0070.
And attention, all wine lovers. Phew. Mark your calendars for an extraordinary evening at Bin 39 as they team up with Canard Vineyard for a one-night only curated wine tasting experience. This is unique. You're not going to find it anywhere else in the world. This is really cool.
Very special.
It's happening Thursday, February 27th from 6 to 8 at Bin 39 on 4 St. George Street. You can join Adam Fox of Canard Vineyard for an exclusive tasting of hand-selected wines from Napa Valley and Paso Robles.
Nice.
Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. The tickets are just $99 a person. Limited spots are available, so if there's still any left, you got to call 904-827-5740, RSVP ASAP. And you got to do that by Monday, February 24th. If you have any questions, email Katie at KKASS at bin39.wine. And don't miss your chance to sip, savor, and experience some of the best wines California has to offer right here in historic St. Augustine.
Let me put this in perspective. You did this tasting in California, it'd be about $1,500 a ticket. I am not kidding you. This is $99. Jump on this. It's amazing. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Especially with all the fires that went out there. A lot of these vineyards are destroyed. So
right. You're never going to get to taste these wines again in your life.
So jump on this.
Yeah. It's a good call. All right, it's horoscope time. It's Monday, so we've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini coming at you. Let's start with Aries. Get ready, Aries, to have your dreams dashed like a forgotten sandwich that fell out of a moving food truck. This week's going to feel like you're running a marathon in quicksand. You'll try to plow ahead with your ambitious plans, but like that poor sandwich, gravity's going to pull you down. Your colleagues will resemble a pack of confused squirrels, zipping in circles and never achieving anything. Maybe try waking up every day with a defeated sigh and just drink your coffee with despair. It'll set the bar low for the day. Taurus. The stars have gotten lazy this week, Taurus, and unfortunately, so will you. Instead of spinning a calming cup, spinning. How'd I get spinning from that? Instead of sipping a calming cup of herbal tea and strolling through a sunny meadow, you're more likely to be guzzling a cold coffee and rushing to nowhere important. Your financial worries will multiply like a rabbit at a family reunion.
Jeez, Rick.
And speaking of family, they'll be calling a lot. They'll be calling a lot just to remind you of all the ways you're letting them down.
Oh, typical. Jeez.
Your love life is a dumpster fire. But what else is new? Buckle up for turbulence on repeat, and don't expect the seatbelt sign to turn off anytime soon.
Wow.
That was a rough one. One of the roughest we've had in a while.
Yeah, the dumpster fire. At least it's warm.
Yeah. And then Gemini. Remember how you thought this year would be different? Ha! Dream on. Your life's a never-ending soap opera starring you, the eternal optimist, and Destiny, your annoying sidekick with a sinister laugh. Your two personalities will battle it out like gladiators in a cold arena of indecision, leaving you standing idling by, questioning all your choices, even choosing beige socks over the black ones.
Ooh,
that's a problem.
Really? Cool.
Conversations will leave you with that hollow feeling, like you just watched paint dry. The stars suggest embracing monotony, because apparently it's your thing.
Those were brutal, actually. They stung a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got some memes to share with you today.
Okay, let's do it.
So this first one, me sitting down doing nothing because I have too many things to do.
Yes.
Where do I start, right?
Yeah, I do that way too often.
Yeah, I got to plan ahead.
I'll be standing in my living room and I'm just like, I've been standing here for 12 minutes.
Right, what am I doing?
Not doing anything.
Yeah, I get mad at myself for that.
Yeah.
Next up, finally a piggy bank the size of my savings. Isn't that nice? You can just
that's
get
perfect.
one little penny in there.
That's perfect.
Next up, when I type, I'm ducking mad, this is what I mean, right?
That's not what I mean.
I know for sure. Next up, me watching what I predicted unfold after everyone told me I was crazy. Yes, that is my face right there.
That is your face. I can see that look on your face.
Yep. Next up, enjoy it. These are the best years of your life. This is my best.
Yeah.
Next up, how am I supposed to lose weight when the best part of life is food?
That's the truth.
Right?
That is the truth.
Next up, me when my best friend hop on the elevator to heaven and it starts going down.
Yeah. Get ready, Rick.
So next up, so tell me more about yourself. And then there's me trying to remember who I am. Bueller.
I hate that question.
Me too. I'm like, I don't want to sound too cocky, right?
Yeah. I hate it almost more than what do you do for a living? I never know how to explain that to people.
I don't know either. It's just very odd and it's a lot. Next up, I literally can't hide irritation. I'll be like, nothing's wrong. And then this be my face, right? The stink face.
I cannot hide the look on my face.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And finally, everyone talks about an inner child. I have an inner old lady who says inappropriate things, judges everyone, and wants to be in bed by 8. Yes, Sophia life.
Okay. Not mad at it. Also not mad at our friends at Magnolia Family Dentistry because they are redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. If you haven't been yet, you don't know what that means. If you have been, you get it.
Yeah.
Dr. Paula Rodriguez at Magnolia Family Dentistry is not just about clean teeth. She is about a clean and extraordinary experience from start to finish. Their commitment to excellence shines through at Magnolia Family Dentistry in every aspect of their care. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, Dr. Rodriguez and her dedicated team provide a warm, caring atmosphere where your health and happiness are top priority. Check them out. Make an appointment today, 904-824-0990. And our friends at Elace Med Spa. Hey! It's been a while since I said that name. Very exciting.
So good.
Refresh, rejuvenate, and glow at Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for the perfect blend of relaxation and cutting-edge aesthetics, Elace Med Spa is your go-to destination for luxury spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic services. Indulge in a hydrofacial for a radiant glow. Refresh your look with some Botox, dermal fillers, or laser treatments, and experience state-of-the-art care with the latest technology and expert providers. From self-care to beauty enhancements, the Elace team is here to craft a personalized treatment plan, especially for you. Enjoy top-tier service in a tranquil, inviting atmosphere that will leave you renewed and confident. Say Davey's name at booking. Ooh, it's back.
Yes.
And get $100 off your treatment.
How cool is that?
Book your appointment today because you deserve it. Elace.com. Check them out. Follow them at Elace Med Spa on socials.
And Panache, this Valentine's Day, double up the love with Panache St. Augustine's premier Aveda Salon and Spa. Treat yourself or someone special to 75 blissful minutes of pure relaxation with couples stress fix massage for just $300. That's a huge savings. Looking for the perfect gift? Panache has you covered. So snag some gift cards. There's some great advantages there. So book your staycation or your friends today. Go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
All right, great show.
Yeah.
We will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Bye, everybody.